Good morning students and my teacher friends. Today's our topic of discussion is crassulacean acid metabolism. In short, it is known as CHEM. Now, this crassulacean acid metabolism is a type of plant metabolism for CO2 fixation. Now, this CHEM, crassulacean acid metabolism, occurs in succulent plants. Now, the succulents are the plants which are having fleshy leaves and fleshy stems. And in these fleshy leaves and in fleshy stems, water is stored. Now, since this metabolism first time reported in the members of Crassulacean family, so this metabolism is known as Crassulacean acid metabolism. Okay, now we will study this topic into two parts. In the first part, we will discuss the examples of CHEM plants, and in the second part, we will study the reactions of CHEM plants. Okay, so now we are discussing the examples of CHEM plants. As you can see, all the detail regarding the example of CHEM plants I have wrote on the board. Okay, now example of CHEM plants: cacti and stone crops. Now these stone crops are flowering plants and they belong to genus Sedum and family Crassulaceae. Okay, so the example of stone crops are Bryophyllum, Kalanchoe and Sedum. Okay, and the family is Crassulaceae. Okay, now in the vascular plant also, this crassulacean acid metabolism is widely spread. There are 23 families of flowering plant in which CHEM metabolism take place. Mostly eudicots. Okay, then some house plants, for example maternity plant and wax plant. Now it is not that CHEM is taking place in the succulents only. There are few examples of non-succulent plant in which CHEM metabolism is taking place. For example, pineapple and Spanish moss. These are non-succulent CHEM plants. Then the non-flowering plant. So gymnosperm, Welwitschia, mirabilis. In this plant, CHEM metabolism takes place. Then there is an aquatic species, quillwort, also known as Isoetis. In this plant also, CHEM metabolism take place. So these are the examples of crassulacean acid metabolism plants. Okay. Okay, now we are discussing the reactions of crassulacean acid metabolism. On the board, I am showing the mesophyll cell. These are not two separate mesophyll cells. This is the single mesophyll cell. But this mesophyll cell, all the reaction they are taking place in the dark. Okay, and this is during the daytime. Okay. Now, in the epidermis, as you can see, stomatas are present. Now, these stomatas are having two peculiarities. One peculiarity is they are scotoactive. Now what is the meaning of scotoactive stomata? So during night this stomata remain open, and during daytime stomata is closed. So that is the meaning of scotoactive stomata. During night stomata open, during day stomata closed. That is scotoactive. Another peculiarity of stomata, that is the stomatas, they are sunken. Now sunken means these stomatas are deep inside in the epidermis, because these are succulent plants, and succulents are desert plants. So there is a scarcity of water in the soil. Very less amount of water these plants are getting. So these plants wants to conserve water. So that's why the stomatas are deep inside their epidermis. That is the meaning of sunken stomata. So these are the two peculiarity we have to remember. Stomatas are scotoactive and stomatas are sunken. Now again, this is the mesophyll cell. This is dark. Dark means night period we are talking about, and during night stomatas are open. So as the stomata is open, this atmospheric CO2 is entering into the mesophyll cell. Now this CO2 in the cytoplasm combines with water. So here I have wrote the reaction. CO2 combines with water, so CO2 plus H2O, and the enzyme responsible for this reaction is carbonic anhydrase. So H2CO3, carbonic acid, is produced. Now this carbonic acid dissociates into H plus and HCO3 minus with the help of same enzyme, carbonic anhydrase. So in the cytoplasm now there is H plus and HCO3 minus. Now here in the mesophyll cell during night, this is the chloroplast organelle. In the chloroplast starch is present. Okay, this starch is degraded into triose phosphate sugar, and the name of triose phosphate sugar is glycerate phosphate, or we can say phosphoglycerate. Now this phosphoglycerate is converted into phosphoenol pyruvate. This phosphoenol pyruvate combines with HCO3 minus with the help of enzyme PEP, carboxylase. The full form of this enzyme is phosphoenol pyruvate carboxylase. Now when phosphoenol pyruvate and HCO3 minus combine, inorganic phosphate is removed from this phosphoenol pyruvate. So that's why PI is written. So with the combination of HCO3 minus and phosphoenol pyruvate, oxaloacetate is produced. Now reduction of oxaloacetate occurs. Here NADH is converted into NAD plus. So this H hydrogen we will add into oxaloacetate. So oxaloacetate is converted into malate, and the enzyme responsible for this reaction is NAD plus malic dehydrogenase. Now during night this malate enters into vacuole, and in the vacuole malic acid is stored. So these are the reactions which are taking place during night. Okay. Now during daytime stomatas are closed. Okay. Now in the vacuole during night malate is produced. Now this malate is converted into pyruvate, and malate is decarboxylated. So there is a removal of CO2. Okay. So we can say during the daytime malic acid is converted into pyruvate and into CO2, and the enzyme responsible for this reaction is NAD plus malic enzyme. Now this pyruvate is converted into starch, and starch is stored in the chloroplast. The CO2 cannot escape because the CO2 cannot escape in the atmosphere because stomata are closed. Now this CO2 enters into Calvin cycle and the CO2 is used in the formation of carbohydrate, that are the sugars. Now here acidification and deacidification is written. Now during night malic acid is produced. Malic acid is an acid and acid is produced during night. So that's why you can say acidification is happening during night. And during daytime malic acid is used. So that's why deacidification is written over here. Okay. So with this we have completed all the reaction of crassulacean acid metabolism. I hope you have enjoyed this video. My name is Manish Kosti sir. I am from Ahmedabad, India. Bye bye. Namaste.